Hello, it's Mrs. Irwin, so it's math time. We need to get a few things out to do our work today. So if you have your bag handy, we're going to need the same things we've been using. We need our 10 frame. If you don't have a 10 frame, you can pause and draw it. Remember, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares on top and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares on the bottom. So pause and draw it if you don't have one of these. Or you might have it from our old lessons on a piece of paper and you can use that one. So we need a 10 frame. We're also going to use our cubes. If you don't have your cubes, you can get anything to count with. It might be cereal or little rocks or some coins, beans, anything you can find, Legos, little toys you have, whatever you can find. But if you have these are quick and easy to grab and will match what I'm doing. We're also going to need something to write with. So you can use your special marker and your alphabet board on the back to write, or you can get out a paper and pencil or crayon. So pause the video and go get these things out, whoops, so that you are ready to go. Something to write with, a 10 frame or a drawn 10 frame, and some cubes or something else to count. Pause the video and go get those things. All right, hopefully you have all the things we need. If we get going and you find you forgot something, just pause the video and you can restart it once you get what you need. So we have been working really hard on our counting and our numbers. We're going to keep that up today. And our I can is going to be I can match 8 things. And we're also going to include I can write the number 8 in there, because we've gotten up that far. So to start off though, I want us to review our last number. So what's the number that comes before 8? Do you remember? 7. Let's see if we can make that 7. I'm going to tilt you down so you can see my board. So let's start by getting 7 cubes out, or 7 of whatever you're using to count with. So I'm going to put them on my 10 frame to start. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So make sure you have 7. I'm going to recount mine quietly to make sure I do. Make sure you have 7. I have 7, do you? Oh, when I'm looking at my 7, I see our 5 group, because it fills up the top, and we know the top has 5. And then how many more in the second row? 2. So we have 5 and 2 more to make our 7. 5 and 2. Just like on our fingers, we have a 5 group and 2 more. Nice work. Let's review writing that number 7. So remember, we always start at the top. So we're going to start at the top, go across, slide down from heaven. That's the way you make a 7. Let's try another one. Start at the top. Good. We're going to go across And then you got to slide down. Don't want to go straight because that would make it look weird. Kind of like an upside down L. We want it to slide. So what number is this? 7. Good work. There's our 7. All right, I'm going to erase. I'm going to get a tissue for mine. If you're working on paper, you can just leave it be and move to another part to write later. So how many are on our 10 frame? Yeah, we still have our 7. We didn't add any and we didn't take any away. It's still 7. But now let's add one. So get another cube out of your bag. So see, I have one more in my fingers. Let's add it. All right, I see we have a 5 group. And then 1, 2, 3. 3 more. So we have our 5 and 3 more. How many would that make? Oh, I heard some people say 8. Let's check it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're right. 1 more than 7 is 8. That's why when we count, we go 7, 8. Because 8 is 1 more. Let's explore that 8 another way. So I'm not adding or taking any away. I'm just going to squish them together so I can move my 10 frame and have more room to work. Let's see if we can put our 8 in a straight line. Can you make a row of 8? I have mine in a row. Remember, rows go across or a line across. Let's count them. You count yours. I'm going to count mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. So we want to go slow and make sure we get each one with one number name. There's our 8 in a row. Oh, let's turn our paper. And look, now it's going up and down. So it's a column. Column. Let's see if it's still 8. Did we add any? No. Did we take any away? No. So it should still be 8, but let's double check it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is still 8. I'm going to turn it back around to make it a row. So still a row of 8. This time I'm going to move it a little bit. I'm not going to add, no adding, no taking away. We're just going to move them. So I'm going to take one from the end and put it underneath that first one. And I'm going to keep doing that to kind of match up the ones. And look, we made an array. It has 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So another way that we can make 8 is by doing 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's another way we can make 8 and show it. Ooh, let's see if we can make a circle with our 8. Can you try to build a circle out of your 8 things? Did we add any? No. Did we take any away? No. So there should be how many here? 8, because that was the number we had. We know it can be tricky to count in a circle. because we might count them again. So I'm going to use my special marker. You can use whatever you have laying around to mark which one you're going to start with, because that tells me I have to stop before that too. And I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's my 8. Try counting yours. Nice job. All right, I'm going to squish my cubes back together and put them away just so I don't lose them. All right, we're going to take a look at that number 8. So I'm going to get out our 8 poster. There's that number 8. Can you say 8? Ocho. 8. So we have 8 candies. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In our candies, we have to find our own counting path to help make sure we don't count the same ones. So we had 8. There's our fingers. Whoops, sorry, I hit my computer. 5 on one hand, so there's our 5 group, and then 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can do that. Ready? So put up your 5 group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 group. And then we got to put up 1, 2, 3 more. All right, let's start over and count them from the beginning. Ready? Remember, we start with our pinky. So get your pinky ready and count with me as you put your fingers up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's our 8. Good job. So remember, we start on this side and we go across our fingers. There's our 5 group and our 3 more to make 8. Good job. All right. Oh, look at our tally marks. Remember, what does this one across there mean? Yeah, it holds that 5 group together like a rubber band. It holds that together. So I can tell that this is a group of 5 because the crown's touching here and the crown's touching here. So those are a group of 5. But let's count them anyway. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're down to where the last one is. 5. Remember, we got to count the one that's holding them together still. So there's our 5. 6, 7, 8. So that's another way we can see our group of 5 and 1, 2, 3 more is in our tally marks. All right, let's look at our tin frame just like what we built. I see our 5 group and 3 more. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice work. There's our number 8 on our tin frame. So we're going to practice making the 8. It can be a little bit tricky sometimes. So remember, we don't give up. We just keep trying and we'll get better at it. If you're having a really hard time, you can ask whoever your adult is that's helping you or watching you to come in and write some, and you can trace on top to get the idea of how it moves, okay? So here's our number 8. So we start at the top, always at the top. So we're going to start at the top, and we're going to go around and make this S. So we're going to make an S, just like if we were writing that letter S, but do not stop. Go right back up, and an 8 you've got. So let's show that one again. Ready? Where do we start? At the top. Good job. Start at the top. Make an S and do not stop. Go right back up and an 8 you've got. All right, let's see if we can practice that. I'm going to tilt you down so you can see my paper. All right, so remember, you might be using a paper and pencil, and that is okay. Whatever it works, as long as we get to practice writing, that's all that matters. All right, so where are we going to start? At the top. So here's my top. If it helps, you can make a little dot to help you remember. Okay, so we're going to start at the top. We're going to go toward the edge of the paper over here. So make an S and do not stop. Go right back up and an 8 you've got. Are you ready? Let's try another one. Start at the top. So I'm going to kind of go with you here. You're going to kind of make a C. And then you're going to turn it into a backward C at the bottom. So this is our S. I'm going to stop and pick up just so you can see it. So it's kind of like a C and then a backward C. Okay. Normally we would not pick up our pencil, but I wanted to show you that. Then to do it, we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to make like a C from the bottom and then curve back around. So you just want to close those back off to make our 8. All right, ready? Let's do another one. Start at the top. Make a S and do not stop. Go right back up and an 8 you've got. So there's our 8. Let's do one more together. You're going to practice these on our seesaw activity too. So start at the top. Make an S. Do not stop. Go right back up and an 8 you've got. 8. So there's our number 8. So your job today on Seesaw is going to be practicing those number 8s so that we can kind of get used to how they feel. Remember, if you're having a hard time on the Seesaw one, you are welcome to just get a piece of paper out and practice writing your 8s on paper and take a picture of it and put it in Seesaw instead. We don't care how we do it as much as that we are practicing our number 8, okay? So an adult can help you if you need to draw some and then you trace them. Whatever works for you to practice hard and get a little bit better at writing our number 8. Work hard, and I'll see you for math next time.